Retirement isn't the end of the story. It's your biggest and most exciting project yet. Away with Joe blends travel, smart planning, adventure, and freedom to help you design a life you're excited to wake up to every day. Away with Joe is your guide to designing a future you can't wait to start living. Welcome to Away with Joe. I'm Joe Burroughs, and I'm living my dream retirement. Slow traveling through Southeast Asia, camera in hand, scuba diving the turquoise waters, and chasing adventures I used to only dream about. But here's the truth. This isn't luck. This is design. I built this life the same way I used to build products in my career, with planning, strategy, and a clear roadmap. And now I want to show you how to do the same. For decades, I trained people to make better products. Product managers, business leaders, teams trying to solve tough problems and launch things that mattered. I lived in a world where strategy, clarity, and execution were everything. And then one day, it hit me. Retirement is the ultimate product launch. You only get one chance to design it right. So I took the same principles I taught in boardrooms and applied them to my own future. That's when everything changed. I've always been drawn to adventure. I've always had a camera in my hand, and the ocean has always been where I feel most alive. So when I asked myself, what does an amazing retirement look like? The answer was obvious. It was traveling slowly through beautiful places. It was scuba diving blue water. It was capturing stories through my lens. And it was living every day with intention. That vision became my blueprint. And today I'm living it, step by step, moment by moment. But this show isn't just about me. It's about you. I've met so many people who dream of retiring abroad or spending more of their retirement traveling or just breaking free from the grind and living life on their own terms. But here's the challenge. They feel stuck. Stuck in financial questions like, do I really have enough to retire? Stuck in logistics like, how do I even begin to move overseas? And stuck in fear. Like, what if it doesn't work out? Or what if something goes wrong? That's why I created Away with Joe. This isn't about vague advice or generic tips. It isn't just another clickbait tagline, like live like a king in Portugal for under $1,000 a month. It's about real roadmaps. It's about financial planning that makes sense, travel planning that feels achievable, and lifestyle planning that ensures retirement isn't just safe, but extraordinary. Think of it this way. Retirement isn't just about money. Really, retirement is about clarity. You need a plan for finances, sure, so that you never run out of money. But you also need a plan for travel so you can live abroad without stress. And you need a plan for lifestyle so you can actually wake up excited about your days. That's what I'll be sharing with you, step by step. When I worked in product management, everything started with understanding the problem. What does the customer really want? And what do they really need? Then we'd build a roadmap. We'd test it, adjust it, and iterate. And eventually, we'd launch. Turns out, retirement works the same way. The only difference is you're the customer, you're the product manager, and you're the team all in one. So you have to ask, what does my retirement need to deliver? What are the things I care about most? And what do I absolutely not want? When you answer those questions, you can start designing a life that feels truly yours. When I started this process, I realized I didn't want a retirement filled with just tennis and TV. I wanted sunsets in Thailand. I wanted to walk markets in Vietnam. I wanted to dive into the reefs and wrecks to photograph the life underneath the waves. But most of all, I wanted freedom. Freedom of time, freedom of location, and freedom of choice. So that's the retirement I built. And now I want to help you build yours. So here's my promise to you. In this series, I'll show you how to design your dream retirement. We'll talk about the financial side, how to make your money last, how to structure your accounts, how to live abroad without breaking the bank. And we'll talk about the travel side, how to pick the right countries, how to balance comfort with adventure, and how to make the logistics manageable. And we'll talk about lifestyle, because at the end of the day, this isn't just about moving somewhere new. It's about creating a life that feels meaningful, joyful, and one that's aligned with your passions. No theory, no hype, real steps, real stories, and real tools you can use. You might be asking yourself, why listen to this guy? Well, because I've done it. I built my retirement around adventure, photography, scuba diving, and the tropical beach life I always wanted. And my background in product management gives me a unique way of looking at it. I know how to take something complex, break it down, and turn it into a roadmap that works. And that's exactly what I'll do for you here. Over the coming episodes, we'll dive deeper into each piece of the puzzle. We'll look at how to retire abroad in 3 years or less, how to budget realistically for travel without cutting out the fun, how to choose the right country or countries for your lifestyle, and how to design a retirement that's not just possible, but unforgettable. Each episode will give you something you can act on right away. So, if you've ever dreamed of retiring abroad, or traveling full-time, or simply living life on your own terms, you're in the right place. Because retirement isn't an ending, it's a beginning. And if you plan it right, it's the best adventure of your life. This is Away with Joe, and your dream retirement starts right here. Like this video if retirement abroad sounds exciting, and subscribe so you don't miss the next destination we explore together.